Good morning and welcome back to the show that makes you ask, I wonder what else I could watch today. On the show, we've got some amazing guests lined up. We'll be speaking to youth leader and girlfriend, Rachel Hall. And also joining us today is Jacob Yeomans, our leader at the Sutton Youth location. But before we get into the show, we've got some top news headlines. The UK government has backed a study at Oxford University to develop a vaccine against COVID-19. They've funded the project with £2.2 million, or the lockdown currency of 6 toilet rolls. Check out this footage from Dudley. It seems even flamingos are done with lockdown. Dudley Zoo later issued a statement on this, stating that some of their creatures weren't too happy with the stay safe, stay home measures.
Flamingo! Flamingo!
No way! Yo, dude!
No way!
That's mad.
Flamingo?
Oh, we're gonna get the knife or something? Is it gonna be able to say?
And it seems it's not just flamingos that aren't listening to the government's advice. A gorilla in Bristol Zoo was caught stockpiling vegetables and refusing to share them with others. And if 2020 hasn't been rocky enough for you, a mystery burning object was spotted flying through the sky by hundreds of confused witnesses in Cambridge after it left a bright trail of orange smoke behind it. At this point, I'm honestly not going to be surprised if it was those facehugger things from Alien. But the final news story I've got for you today is the Holy Fire has made an appearance in an Easter Sunday video from a vicar in Plymouth who accidentally set his own arm on fire when bringing his sermon to his local congregation. The vicar says he's fine, his sweater and shirt were burnt, but apparently miraculously there was no damage to his arm. We do have footage. Sadly, there is no sound on the clip, but I can absolutely promise you his response to catching fire is just saying, "Oh dear, I've caught fire," and it's brilliant. If you can find the video, check it out. It's amazing. Connor, roll the titles. Youth Archive in the morning. Anyway, thank you, children, for joining us. One of you doesn't have an obligation to be here. So, Jacob, thanks for being here. So obviously it's hard, we can't actually be together, so we have to settle for this, and we're live today from the sunny garden. It's actually really cold because I sit in the one spot of the garden that there's no sun and I'm freezing, but I thought I wanted it to look special, so I'd sit outside at a desk, but it doesn't look special. It looks really dark apparently. How have you been? Don't all jump at once. How have you been, children?
Good.
Been good. What you been up to?
Today I started my college work.
FaceTiming Ben. FaceTiming Ben.
I'll try and get out of that. Sound joking. Kill me. College.
Yeah, college work. Yeomans, what you been doing?
College work for me, mate. None of that.
On the unemployment line after bar
and
closed.
then I played a bit of Fortnite with
Yeah.
them. That was good fun.
Are you missing McDonald's?
I am a little bit, yeah. I'm missing the people as well.
Mm.
They're good people, and the food, obviously. Like, it's been how many weeks since McDonald's closed?
It's been,
Too long. 4 years in my mind.
I can't tell you because I found out literally from an Instagram post.
Yeah, I found
Like, oh, not working anymore. That was fun. But yeah, so you two, both youth leaders, both relatively young. Great.
Yeomans isn't young. No. You can't even say Yeomans is not young. That does not count.
Well, he's not quite on the pensioner scheme yet, so.
He's getting close.
couple more years.
So how have you been coping locked in?
I'll let you go first, Rach.
Oh, okay. All right. Keeping ourselves busy. So we've decided every Saturday we'll do like something special. So we did murder mystery. We've done cinema night. We've done games night. S'mores. We had s'mores as well. We went outside when it was really warm. I had s'mores. So yeah, that's it. I'm coping okay. Yeah, Better than I thought I would.
Yeah. What about you, Yeomans?
Yeah, I find it quite nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed being at home. Obviously, I'm missing people. I'm not gonna like that's a given. But yeah, I've started running, which is nice because I've wanted to do it, but felt like I never had time, which was just an excuse to be lazy. Whereas now I don't have the excuse to be lazy, so I actually had to start running. So I've done like 7 runs the past 2 weeks, which is nice. What else? Oh, right. Alice doesn't want to go shopping, basically. She wants to kind of stay out of the public in case she gets it. So I've been going, oh, sorry, my phone went onto low power mode. I don't know if I cut out there. So I went shopping today and spent double what she would normally spend. So that was good fun. She still has to give, yeah.
I imagine
So-
you shopping is like when a little kid gets to push the trolley for the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a weird time, isn't it? Because I think no one is enjoying not being able to leave. But at the same time, it's the excuse I've been looking for about 10 years now to never have to leave my own house.
Yeah.
I've regressed into my old rituals of playing Minecraft on a Sunday.
Oh my word! I played it so much. Oh,
Play mine.
Oh, Rach, when this is over,
So
I'm gonna
good.
play Minecraft.
it's so good.
I have one spy, fell in a pool and died.
I actually downloaded Minecraft. I've never ever played it. Like
Have you
25,
not? It's so
Never.
good.
And I downloaded
So
it
good.
a couple of weeks ago. And
We were at
it's all right. Yeah.
church, and then Ben and Connor were playing Minecraft, and they went. So I was like, "Oh, I'll have a go," and then I just killed the person, and I couldn't get him
Easily
out.
done. Easily done.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for an excuse to go outside without going outside, just build where you live. Minecraft.
Sim,
Just go out. Oh, Sims. I have played Sims so much. I'm tempted to just recreate the whole of church, make everyone.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
started building church, not going to lie.
Gradually.
you got your
Yeah.
lighting down.
Connie, you need to put pictures on the video.
We have a small section of serious interview because you don't want to bore everyone. So the one thing that we wanted to ask both of you, which is the thing that we think is the most relevant question we could ask, is for young people right now, not being able to leave, not being able to connect with everyone, what do you think is like the major issues there that they'll face, and what would you say is the easiest way around it? Like, don't delve into it too spiritually. It doesn't need to be a massive answer, but like, what for you would you recommend to someone who's struggling being cooped up indoors all day, every day?
We are not prepared for this. Well, I'm not prepared. But I think one thing, obviously, the loneliness of feeling like trapped and alone. But I know for shy people, surprisingly, yes, I am shy and I can be shy. Everyone's talking about getting group chats together and FaceTiming. And I find it really hard sometimes to just comment in the group chat because I'm scared of what people are going to think, if they're going to respond, if they're going to notice I'm there. And it kind of, I know that's a couple of people struggle with that. But it's just knowing that you can reach out to people and there'll be at least one person who will reply. You don't need to be in a group chat. It can just be on your own. So that's one of the things. And another one I think is you being alone physically on yourself, but you're also alone with your thoughts as well. So a lot of things can end up rattling up in your head. And that's the time, I think one way you can deal with it is writing down what you're thinking and how you're feeling. And just either ringing a friend and telling them how you feel, just get it off your chest and not keeping it to yourself, and then maybe making a list of what you're going to do to try and like handle it or take your mind off it. I'm rambling on a bit now, but I know one of my friends has struggled. And literally, I was like, what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about it or do you want to talk about something random? And we literally talked, she went, something random. So we spoke about goats and how can dogs and goats have kids. for like an hour. Yeah, weird.
Did you ever get to the bottom of it?
Yes, you can. Right, should I find a picture?
Yeah, find a picture, send it to Connor, and we'll show it because I'm really interested. Yeoman, same to you. How do you think people are coping? What's the issues? What can you do?
I guess pretty similar to Rach. I think something that you can do is like Rach said, video chat and stuff, and you don't have to wait for your youth leader to organise that. So I think with our Sutton youth, we video call them maybe 4 times a week. Last week we did it nearly every day, what with it being getaway. But my concern as a youth leader is that they'll get bored of me because I'm older than them and stuff like that. So, but actually they seem to enjoy it more. Like literally we did devotions today at 11, and then I played Fortnite with them straight from devotions until about 1:15, and we got 3 wins as well. Just bragging on that. But find something fun to do as well. So we've started playing. I don't think you can call it Chinese whispers anymore. I think it's now called the telephone game.
Yeah.
So we've started playing the telephone game nearly every week, and it's actually absolutely hilarious. So everyone has to like mute their mics, turn their speakers down, and then obviously just one person tells someone who tells, but it's just funny because obviously the connection makes it bad as well. So honestly, I'm not going to repeat some of the stuff that's come out, but it's just been absolutely hilarious. Like the dramatic changes that we've had, is so funny. So I think finding something fun to do to take your mind off it. So we don't always, like youth leaders don't always want to just have a Bible chat or do devotions or stuff like that. It's not all about that. Like we want to have fun as well with people too. So let's have loads of fun. So we just playing loads of games and having loads of fun. And I think just talking to people is really important. Having people you can talk to, whether that is a friend or a youth leader or whoever, someone who you can literally just call or text or whatever, because chances are they're going to be feeling the same as you. I think we often feel, I don't want to bother anyone, or I don't want to put anyone out because I'm going to message them and then they're going to have to talk to me or whatever. But actually, everyone's in the same boat of not being able to go out, stuck at home, less and less things to do as we go on. People need love and people need people. So a message goes a long way. Yeah.
I think, obviously, it's a massive thing. And obviously, I know that you're good at that. I think whenever I've had an issue, it was humans. And I think all of us in this chat are probably similar in some way, that we've probably directed some frustration at you sometime. And you're an absolute hero, humans. But you're also a hero because you've given me the way that I'm surviving this lockdown through. I'm watching your Netflix every day, all day. Do you not remember Netflix? I'm on your Netflix, Yeomans.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Because I've nearly been on your Netflix for 2 years now.
Is that how long it's been?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been amazing. It's been fun. I think for me, binging has been the saving grace of being locked down. Yeah. And social media as well. I think we're now, the issue before that we've highlighted so many times in youth and just in general is that the fact is we've got social media that's meant to bring us closer together, but it's pushed us further away. But now more than ever, social media has brought everyone back. Like, I can't be near any of you guys at the minute, but you can hear me as I'm talking right now, and it's a great tool that we've got, that we are so connected, which is brilliant. But on that serious note, let's move over to my favourite segment of the show. It's You've Tested Positive. So this is my this is my good news story. So I've asked you to prepare some good news stories. I don't know how many of you have actually done it. The look on Rachel's face of worry means, oh, she has got one. So we'll begin with Yeomans. So as we always say, charity starts at home. And Yeomans, I think your story of Captain Tom Moore, you are going to prove how he's taking charity starting at home.
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that you've taken this one. You've taken the obvious one.
You got to be there for Ben. Messaged me. He rang me or messaged me. I can't remember what you did. I think you messaged me. And actually, to do it immediately, that was the story I wanted to share because it's just incredible.
That ain't good enough. You're older than me. You should be more smart. You see, I'm more.
Ewan, I'll come to you.
Go and find that one first, mate.
Okay.
Right, Yeomans, tell us about Captain Tom Moore.
So Captain Tom Moore, an ex-army general, perhaps. He used to be in the army, fought for the country, and he's now 99 years old. And he committed to doing 100 lengths of his garden, which is 25 meters. And he walks with a frame as well, so it's not like it's an easy thing for him to do. He's 99. He committed to walk 100 lengths of his garden before. I think he finished on Thursday of last week, and he wanted to raise £500,000 for the NHS, and he's now raised. I've got the figure up here. I've not memorised this. He's now raised £26,811,179.83, which is incredible. Like that's an incredible amount of money that's going to go so far to helping people and to saving lives. And he's done that at the age of 99. If he can do that, what can we do to raise money and to save money? And yeah, that's my story.
Yeah. That's brilliant, and I think I don't think you mentioned it. My connection did cut out a little bit, but he is the highest. It's the highest amount of money ever raised on Just Giving.
I didn't know that.
And it isn't just UK funded; it's the whole world has caught word of that, and it's now. I don't know if it's the largest received, but it's definitely the largest amount of money to have ever been given in Just Giving. And I think it's amazing. I don't know if Connor will be able to get some footage or some pictures to show, but hopefully you'll have seen that on the video. And Rach, what have you got for us?
Mine's not as emotional as that one, but came across this story about how someone in Wales, like a group of people in Wales, are all dressing up as Disney characters, like you see at Disneyland and stuff. And just going past the windows and like entertaining the kids and just trying to put a smile on the face. And yeah, that's it, really. But it's just good to see that people are making an effort to make people smile and brighten up the day.
Rach, I think you could do that in Staveley.
Yeah, I've got an Arna dress.
There we go.
Sorted.
One of the amazing things that we've seen come out of this as well is that despite the fact that one of these groups has raised 26 million and one of these groups isn't building funds, both of those are equally as amazing and equally as inspirational stories, and the impact they have isn't like anything we've seen before. You know, like seeing someone dress up will always put a smile on your face, will always make you giggle. But now more than ever, that is something that we need, and it's something that will save lives, because the lonelier you are and the weirder the situation we're in, the more amazing it is to see how everyone is rallying to help right now. And I don't know if any of you guys, Connor or Ewan, have a story that you found that you want to share.
I'll let Connor go first.
Connor's blank look suggests he doesn't have one.
It's not really a story. It's something that the Welsh have done.
Yeah,
the Welsh.
Yeah, I'll put the image on the video. But basically, their council, whatever you call them, on the way to one of the Welsh hospitals, they've, do you know what the road markings they lay out?
Yeah.
They've put "Thank you NHS" in English and then translated into Welsh underneath. That's painted on the road.
Yeah. I think just down the road from me, some kids have literally chalked it all over the floor. There's a pavement. It must be at least like 20, 25 metres, just continuous. Thank you, NHS. And it is amazing to see.
Damn those kids. Graffiti, that's what I say. Get rid of him.
Anyway.
Connor on the show is surprisingly the voice of reason at the minute. And you and... what are you bringing to the table, man?
I can't remember now, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's this World War II guy, innit? This guy is like 105 or 106 odd. He survived World War II and something else that I can't remember. But he survived from Corona, didn't he? I think.
Yeah.
He's like 100. Yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, for the sake of continuity, I have a good news story. So my good news story comes from my family. All of you know this man. All of you viewers may not. So my granddad, as you might or might not know, is very, very nearly 60 years old, 70 years old even.
Glenn, big man.
Yeah, big man Glyn, 70 next
Love him.
month. Recently got coronavirus, which was obviously was scary for all of us because we'd heard statistics more than we'd heard stories of people getting better.
Right.
So all of us were understandably really worried about him, but he's an absolute tank if you've ever met him. And he got better. He's currently recovering at home. I think he's
Good
in
man.
full fighting shape now.
That's
just trying to
fantastic.
figure out how to get a hotspot to work for my nan to carry on playing Candy Crush. So the amount of calls I've had, the hotspot's not working, is mental. But yeah, it's getting loads better. What is that squeaking noise? Just me that can hear it. There's a massive every now and then.
I'll be back in a second. I'm not leaving anywhere.
Oh my word.
Kick her out. She's gone. Kick her out.
He's getting a pillow. Anyway, so we're moving on to the next segment of the show. What
That's
is that?
definitely you, isn't it?
Ewan, if you make more noises, we will kick you from the call and you'll never
It's been
see me
muted.
archive again.
He's getting angry.
I think Connor's muted him.
Yeah, Jake. No, he's
Yeah,
not muting me.
Anyway, so anyway, Quarantunes is our next segment. So basically, we've asked some of you to bring 5 to 10 songs that would be on your ideal lockdown playlist. Who wants to start? Cricket noises. I can't make the sound, so I just thought I'd say it. Yeoman?
I was thinking about it, and I realised I've not really listened to much music. I'll be honest. So I thought instead of doing Quarantunes, I'd do Quaran TV.
Yep, we'll accept that.
Like kind of my guilty pleasures rather than. Well, this is actually generally what I've been watching. So obviously Disney Plus came out kind of at the beginning of quarantine.
Yes.
And I can't remember the date exactly, but I'm nearly finished the 4th season of Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah.
And it is honestly unbelievable.
Show.
It's so good, right?
Love it. That when we had
Oh, sorry, Rach, go on.
No, ignore me.
We've just started watching the Harry Potter films. Me and Alice, we've just finished The Chamber of Secrets. Honestly, I've watched them so many times. Alice has watched each film once. Like, I don't know how. So she keeps asking me, what does this mean? How does that? I don't get it. How did the snake know what to do? And she just doesn't get it. And I'm like, you have to wait and watch like the rest of the films. Like, ask me again after the 7th film, and then. But yeah, and then another thing that I really love watching is, I don't know if you've heard of it or seen it. It's called Made in Chelsea. And it's about these really posh people that live in Chelsea, and basically they just keep breaking up and getting with other people and cheating, and it's just a program full of drama. And I used to watch it all the time, and I stopped watching it, and I'm like 5 seasons behind. So I've watched like 3 seasons in the past 3 weeks, and yeah, that's yeah.
I remember when I told you that I started watching it. Oh, Rach, you talk over everyone. What are you saying?
You talk over me first.
You have this domestic after Youth Archive, please.
Rach, what are you saying?
Gee, relax. Calm it down.
You speak.
Yeomans, I remember when I told you that I started watching it, and I think we both managed to watch about 6 or 7 seasons in about 2 weeks, which I think is probably the longest binge of my life.
It's just there's adverts. That's the only problem I've got with it. The adverts.
It's annoying. I can put you onto some websites with it without adverts.
I know, but
sorry, dark web Ben Owen. My bad.
I kitted
I
everyone.
remember your brother being into a load of not into a load of dark web stuff, but he told me that he'd found a dark web website once, and he'd been looking at. No, never mind.
Yeah, it's not a place.
Cut that bit out.
Is there anything else on your quarantine TV watch list, Yeomans?
I mean, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but that's not my current. That's just, I just watch that all the time, like randomly. One of my favorite episodes is the lasagna from the new series. Is the lasagna one?
Oh, the TikToks.
Yeah, and the Cinco de Mayo heist.
Oh, I love the Cinco de Mayo heist. I tell you what, though, season 7. If you get a chance to start watching that at some point, is
It's on E4, isn't it?
It is on E4.
I've started watching them. I've just watched Jimmy Jab Games Part 2.
Oh, the Jimmy Jabs.
I love
I've
the
missed Jimmy Jabs so much.
They're awesome.
They're finally back. Rach,
Yeah, I know. I like it. Sorry, go on, Rach.
it's fine, mate. Rach,
I
what are
really
your
do
quarantine?
now.
What?
I put songs down, but I don't really listen to music like the same
Do
as
those
Jake.
if you want.
So you're gonna lie to all the young people?
Do quarantine TV. Do what you like. The show's gone mad anyway.
I can recommend songs as well, but
Do both. Go
no
mad.
one would like them. Okay, I'm gonna say some TV shows. These people on here cannot judge whatever your opinion of these TV shows are, because I love them and you might love them too. So, number 1 is Vampire Diaries. So, Shoot the Messenger. Okay.
You still on mute?
Right, carry on.
And then it's Gossip Girl. And then, obviously, Friends.
We've been.
And we're starting as like the household. We're watching Waterloo Road all over again from the beginning. If you don't know what Waterloo Road is, watch it. It's great.
It's so good.
I
Very
really lost interest in Waterloo Road when they randomly picked the school up and moved to Scotland. Like,
Yeah.
I have multiple issues with that. 1, schools don't do that. They're not that institutionalised. 2, they didn't move to Waterloo Road. It wouldn't be called Waterloo Road anymore. And 3, why did the kids go with them? Why wouldn't they find another school? Like, they took their parents to up and leave to another location.
It's a TV show. Not meant to be real. Do you want to know my songs I put down? But you'll all judge me again.
Come on, then, what are your songs?
So, number 1, well, there's no order, but Harry Styles, Adore You. And then I'm getting really back into it. It just gives me really good vibes. But Wonder by Hillsong, like it just gives me back really good memories. So always go to. And then Vucic did Rhythm of My Love
Your Love.
Your Love. Last year. It's such a like dance too. Yeah.
Why don't you sing us a bit?
Pardon?
Why don't you sing us a bit?
Caught up in the rhythm of your love. Caught up in the rhythm.
The reason Rach is on camera too.
There's a really don't matter. I can't remember. But anyway, then this dude called Jake Isaac. He does You and I Always. What a banging song. And then I'm really into, you're gonna judge me again, but Justin Timberlake, Señorita.
Right, she called me up once to tell me that was playing in the shop and now it's stuck in her head. And that was all the phone call was her talking about Señorita for a few minutes.
Señorita, are you?
I think you have some kind of obsession with songs called Señorita, though. Like when that one with Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes came out.
I just love the top of it. It's like bye.
Oh, I don't know what has happened to this episode of Youth Archives in the morning.
Me.
I blame
It's not even the
Rach.
morning.
Yeah, it's 20 past
It's
2.
not the morning when we film it. The Late Late Show isn't 12:30 when they film it. It just goes out in the morning.
Is it not?
No, they film it at 6 p.m.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
looked
late.
There's something new every day, you do.
You do indeed. Anyway, we are going to move into our final round of the show. And that round is called What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
So basically, what we're going to get you to do for this challenge, grab a box in your house, grab something, put it in the box. All you're going to need to do... What? You're just going to need to tell us what's in the box.
You need to see the box.
We need to see the box, but we can't see what's in it.
Okay.
And you can lie about what's in it. You can tell the truth about what's in it. And we can all ask questions as to what is in the box.
Okie dokie.
Are your boxes ready?
Yeah. I'm just. Oh, is that how I do it? Yeah. There you go.
I think our players are Connor, Rach, and Yeomans. Ewan, do you not have a box?
I have a box. I have a box now.
Oh, Connor, Rach, Yeomans, and Ewan. Right. Who wants to go first on what's in the box?
Do I have to keep showing you my box? I'm worried that I'll accidentally reveal what's in it.
You don't need to keep showing it if you don't want to. Rach, do you want to start with what's in the box? So, Rach, first question.
Deal or no deal?
Yeah, but they don't know what's in their box.
That's true. So, first question, Rach, what's in the box?
In my box, I have
Ryan.
I have a chocolate digestive with a circle drawn on it.
With a circle drawn on it.
Mm.
What have you
Wasting
drawn?
food.
Rach, having known you for 5 years, I know your love of chocolate digestives. I know your love of food in general. But I also know that if you were going to have food with you, you probably wouldn't vandalize it to the point that you can't eat it anymore.
Have you drawn on it with pen?
It's just got a circle on it.
With what? How have you made the circle?
Got a circle with it.
Ah, is it like a Morrison's own brand and that's like the print on it?
Oh.
Because
Have you vandalised a digestive?
yeah, if she'd drawn on it,
I'll be
then I
angry.
definitely know that that wasn't real. But I also know that if she was going to have food in her house, it'd be crisps. Because she
Did
has...
she say at the beginning that it said with a circle drawn on it until you questioned it and then she changed it to it's got a circle on it? Or have I misheard?
At this point, I'm not too sure anymore.
I think she's lying. I don't think she's telling
Ewan,
the
do
truth.
you want to analyse? Do you want to ask any questions?
Me?
Any of you?
No, the other Ewan. Where is he?
I don't need to ask any more questions. The fact she's vandalised food draws the line for me. And she's telling the truth, I'm going to get angry. I don't trust her at all.
So you were like...
Anyone who
Yeoman,
draws a
you
circle
saying-
on food deserves to... Oh, I can't say that on the call, but shouldn't
Kicked
deserve
out of the call. Banned from Youth Archive. That's what you're going to say.
Yeomans, do you think she's telling the truth? Do you think she's
I'm
lying?
going for lie, pants on fire.
Yeah, liar.
Connor, what are you saying? You saying it's truth or a lie?
I think she's telling the truth.
Connor.
I think it's a 2x2 split because I don't remember her saying she drew on it now.
She
I
did.
think there's a high chance that she's telling the truth and it just doesn't look like
Oh,
it.
I've got someone at my door. Should we start invite my Youth Archive?
You
Youth
should.
Archives in the morning.
Oh, we can get
New
them
special
to-
guest.
Oh, it's a parcel. Thanks, mate. Cheers, pal. It's for you. What are you ordering?
Archive.
More stuff.
Rach, would you like to reveal? Will you
Wait,
tell us
what's
what
the
you
verdict?
like? It's
I'm saying lie. You're saying
two
lie.
of
Ben
the
saying
saying truth, two of the saying lie.
I need some dramatic music.
No, don't allow it.
Connor can add it on.
Music is edited.
Oh yeah.
I am telling a lie.
Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
What
you
is
go.
that box?
It's a rich
Did
tea
you say you
biscuit
drew on it?
drawn on it.
Oh, she did draw on it. What?
She drew on it.
Eat it. I dare you to eat it.
You
No.
absolute... Yeah, no,
Why
that's not...
Do it. Do
drawn
it. Do
outraged.
it.
Actually outraged.
Why have
Maddie.
you
I
drawn
get
on
ink
your
poisoning
food?
when you eat it. That's why I hope.
I've got loads.
You did say drew on it at the beginning. I was right, Ben. See?
I didn't say drawing it. I just said it's got a circle on it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. That's awkward.
But I tricked
Watch
you.
that
It's,
back. I still think it says drew on
and
it.
it's a rich tea
You have to
biscuit.
rewind that when you watch it live.
Yeah. Right, Connor. What do you have in your box?
Can I go to the next person?
Connor has nothing in his box.
I do, but I'm contemplating what I've put in it now. I don't quite know how to describe it.
Fair enough. Yeomans, what do you have in your box?
In my box, I have my wallet.
You have your wallet.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the first question to know the truth is, in your wallet, do you keep your card? And what is your card number, sort code, and CVC?
I do indeed keep my cards in my wallet, funnily enough.
Cool.
Yeomans, I've got a question
Yeah.
for you. Are you getting furlough pay?
I am indeed. From both
He's
jobs.
telling the truth, and he's got money in his bank account. He wants to carry around his wallet. He's telling the truth.
I think my second and final question, and then Rach can ask a question, is what one other card do you have in your wallet?
This is not asking, isn't it?
My driving license.
His driving license. I do believe that. Rach?
Can you tell me what's in the wallet now?
Yeah, let me have a look. I've got 4 different
He's
receipts.
chatting. The fact he went, yeah, let me have a look, and then coughed. He's chatting rubbish.
I've got 4 different receipts, a £10 note, and about 28 pence in change.
Yeah, he's chatting.
Do you have a bank card in there?
I have 2 bank cards.
Can we have the details?
One is for TSB, that is our joint account, and one is for Halifax, that is my solo account.
I need some proof. Can you send me through post with your PIN number as well?
Send a photocopied version.
Could you just flip the camera around and let us look in the box?
That would kind of not work with the game, I think.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Right. Verdict time. Ewan, what are you saying? True or false?
I think he's got furlough pay. He's got dollar in his cash. He wants to flex on everyone. He's telling the truth.
Yeah. Rach, what are you saying?
True.
Connor?
Truth.
Yeah, I
Come
think
on.
you're telling the truth as well, because I think you wouldn't have said that you didn't want something to fall out unless it contained something within it, and I think your wallet was within it.
Yeah.
Hey, you on everybody?
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
nearly cheated then and took it out and put something else in, but I couldn't do that to you.
Connor, are you ready? Have you contemplated your item?
I think, yeah.
Come on then. What is in the box?
It is a tiny bag.
A tiny bag. Right. My thought process is, he said that he didn't need, that he needed time to contemplate it because he didn't know how to describe it. But a tiny bag is not that straightforward.
Yeah, this was my last item. A clamp.
Clamp.
Is
So clamp for lights, right? Anyone else have some questions for Connor? Or a verdict? Or
What
opinion?
is there anything in the bag?
There is
What's in the bag?
some tiny elastic bands.
He likes his loom bands. He's telling the truth.
I know what the bag is. It's the elastic band for your braces.
It is.
Oh, yeah, he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
That doesn't mean it's in the box. It could be next to the box and he's just seen it.
Yeah.
Connor, is he that smart?
Oh, what are you
Do you
trying
have to tell the truth to every question we ask?
Yeah. No. You can lie about it because
it's in the box or not.
if there's nothing in your box, every question would be no.
I
So
think
then-
it's
Oh.
true.
Okay.
Rachel's saying true. Yeoman?
I think true as well.
What about you, Ewan?
I think it's true. Yeah.
You think true? I think to balance it out, I have to say it's a lie
Why don't you do that with me? How rude.
because I was the first verdict.
No, you went last because you said You were worried about something falling out.
Oh, I don't care anymore. I think it's a lie. Connor, what are you saying?
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny
Who's
bag
the-
Bang on. Braces.
from the orthodontics.
Which are now
Uh,
shut.
So, thank you so much for being on the show.
No. You've left me out.
Yeah, you've left you in it.
Oh, we have left you out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the show. What's in the box, Ewan?
In my box, I have 23-time world swimming champion Michael Phelps and Deal or No Deal legend Noel Edmonds in my box.
True.
True.
100% it's true.
100% true.
It is true. He's shrunk quite a lot over his coronavirus period. You can fit in my box now.
There was a small part of me that does think Ewan could have been telling the truth because he muted his mic for a little bit earlier. And I do quite think he could have printed them out.
Yeah, I think, or drawn them or something.
Yeah. Or at least written their names.
I'm going to say true because it's comical if I say true, and then if I'm right, I've won. So, true.
Yeah.
You've definitely
Connor,
got my
question,
Noel
verdict?
Edmonds in the box.
Gonna say true.
You're going to say he does have Michael Phelps and no
Yeah,
one.
He's angry
Right.
that we've
Do you
got.
all think it's true?
We need
Yeah.
to go to Rachel's verdict.
Is that true, earlier?
You're saying true?
If this is false, this is a great bluff, Ewan.
I really hope Michael Phelps and Noel Edmonds are in your box. What's in the box?
I don't have a box. So,
So
no. There you go.
there
So
is a
you're on.
box somewhere with Michael Phelps and Noel Edmonds, but we can't find
Somewhere.
it. If you have any
Somewhere.
information on the box, let us know. You can call us or call the police. Just inform someone. Noel Edmonds and Michael Phelps are missing. They
They're
should.
trapped in the box.
Were there air holes in the box before you lost it, Ewan?
No. There was
Okay, so
cat
we need a
food.
new
There was
host.
cat food and a lot of hydrochloric acid.
I think
And
we
that's
need
it.
a new host for Deal or No Deal because I don't think he survived. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being on the show today. It means the world. We need your closing statements, anything you want to say before we leave.
Eat ice cream.
Eat ice cream, that's a great one, Rach. What about you, Yeomans?
I'd be on PlayStation.
Adam on
Jake
PlayStation.
Yeoman 118.
Follow me on Instagram.
No, don't.
What's-
It's just post.
Don't
Okay,
tell.
Oh, eight.
It's just all about Ben. Don't follow it.
Yep, follow Ben at
What is it?
Ben and Rach is rach.khall.hall08. Yeomans would be Jacob Yeomans.
Close. Jacob
Jacob
Yeomans.
M. Yeomans for Michael.
Yes, mate. Well remembered. Proud.
Ewan would be E.M. Blur.
No, it's not.
I thought it was E.M. BLR.
Like
Don't think
EUBLX
it
or
is.
something like that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, he's got two.
Yeah.
But if anyone wonders what the M stands for in Ewan M. Blair, it's McClintock. Add Connor O'Neill at connoroneill.jpg, which is one of my favourite Instagram names. But guys,
That's a great
much.
Instagram name.
thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for watching. Stay home, stay safe. And
Wash
we will
your
see
hands.
you next Tuesday. Goodbye.